Magandang gabi po sa ating mga kababayan. Ito po ay pagbabalik na nago panaliksik sa mga bagay-bagay na nangyayari sa ating kasalukuyang panahon. Nagdudulot o nagdala sa atin ang anino ng paghihirap o desperasyon. O ito kaya yung masasabi natin na pagkukulang sa ating individual na kakayahan na may kaakibat o di ka nais-nais na kalabasan kung masabi natin pagpahalaga sa oras, kakulangan sa pagdala ng pinansal na aspito na nagubunsod sa atin ng balag ng alanganin at pagkakubo sa panarapin. O sa ating katutubong katawagan ang pagbabaon o pagkalungo sa kahirapan. Mga kapitsuhan na minana natin sa ating mga ninuno noon pa man panahon pa ng Kastila. Lagi na lang umasa sa ating pamalaan, umasa sa ating kapwa dahil sa mga bisyo na ating ginagawa na hindi dapat at hindi ka nais-nais. Ano ba ang mga pwedeng maging kahihiyakan sa mga bagay na ito? Maaaring tayo uwi ng ating bahay na nagsisisi, dala ng tayo na wala ng salapi na dapat may uwi natin para sa ating pamilya sa mga pangailangan natin sa araw-araw. At naturalmente lang na tayo maghanap ng pera. Maaaring mangutang ka o manghiram ka sa yung mga kababayan, gaya din natin. At ang sunod ay ang mas nalawang ang taas sa ating gobyerno. Kaya naging hadlang ito sa pag-unlad ng ating kabuhayan. Anong klase at anong uri ang nais ng gobyerno na nais may ibigay sa komunidad na baon sa kahirapan at tuta? Mga kababayan, ako'y taas noo at pinagbubuni na buksan ang baon ng karunungan na nariyan lamang sa aking kapanalig at kaagapay sa mundo ng pag-vlogging, aking editor, aking kritiko. My dear Sophia, it's my gratitude to have this abundant peace for our kababayans. But before that, I have to see you. We've been from mountain trail last 8 days ago, going to Cabiang Tunnel in Maragondon, Cavite City. It took us a lot of courage, took us a lot of energy, adrenaline, stamina. It cost us a lot of energy and at the same time cost of some money, okay? So adrenaline, it comes quickly to our system because our brain releases neurons that is adrenaline neurons. So longevity, agility, maybe we can acquire it through physical exercises, physical activities, and transform it into action, okay? So now I bring you our topic today, equitable, equality, and strata of life. Historically, to Hindus in India, they're called a caste system. A caste system is a multi-layered strata in a society. It is order, it is social caste. So in India, you might be a priest, a doctor, a rabbi, a soldier, or even an ordinary citizen. So in India, they're called the caste system. The caste system in India. Okay. So in Philippine setting, we have here the strata of life. Strata of life, the same as the caste system to Hindus in India. It is a multi-layer, it is a social class, it is an order, it is a degree, and can I see it is a stratum. Stratum, it is social class, I say. So in Philippine setting, the strata of life. So allow me to use a symbology, the triangle. Can I see it a triangle of life? In the top, you can see occupied by the elites, the rich, the middle class, the lower middle class, and the commoner. Okay? So her rich. Okay. So what about the rich, the middle class, the lower middle class, and the commoners? What is it mean to us? Elites, they are the billionaires, they are the multi-millionaires in our society. They are the tycoons, they are the typans, they are synonymous to each other, okay? They are catalyst to change, catalyst to our economy, catalyst to the humanity. So, they are essential to us, okay? So, what about the rich? During the Spanish regime here in the Philippines, the rich are the mestizos there at the time. They are the hacenderos, they are the landlord, so they have a vast of stake, they are the entity holding a vast of resources, they are into acquiring land banking for their needs, for their future needs. So sometimes they were into politics, sometimes they were, can we call it, a greedy persona. Sorry for the word, greedy persona, but that is the reality at the time. Okay? So what about the middle class? According to the world population of middle class now is comprises of 50% of the world population. So according to the studies, we are comprises of 7,874,000,000 people throughout the world. So 50% of that is that almost 4 billion people. And according to the studies, we only have 2,153 people, the billionaires in our planet Earth. So the remaining 47 something percent must be subdivided into other layer in the system. Okay? So according to their forecast, population slightly near to 8 billion people, comprises of different strata and different layer in a society. Okay? So in Philippine setting, middle class, you might be, according to my teacher, when your parents brought you here in college, give you a better education to graduate, then you're lucky because you're not belong to the lower class of the society. You belong to the middle class, okay? So when you have your own car, when you have your own shelter, not renting, and then your both parents have permanent job, so you're lucky. You belong to the society of middle class, right? So be contented for what have you been standing for. And as Buddha's virtue say, virtue lies in the middle. In the middle, you can see the brain. So, okay? So that's what Buddha would like to emphasize. Listeners, dear followers, hope you stay with me. Don't get me bored. And stay in your strength because I myself would reflect and ask what I gonna do to instill myself for that particular year of life. Okay? So once again, thank you for this opportunity, for this moment. Next, we goes to the Lions. Did you know the majority of our population belong to this category? $7,874,000,000 of population throughout the world, multiplying by 20%. So we can have 1.5 billion people something. And assuming 30% of that is the commoners, so 30% of 7 billion something, we could have 2,362,000,000 something, billion something. So, listeners, that is only an assumption. An assumption cannot be called final and factual unless it is proven statistically and computed mathematically. Okay? Furthermore, let's focus on our brethren, our life during the calamities and the natural, the natural phenomena. The El Nino brought us drought. La Nina brought us flooding, okay? Dear listeners and friends, you know that the Lions They are the inevitable layer of our society that is most affected by this calamity. During pandemic, like today, they are affecting more the redundancy of our manpower because of business. Several businesses closed, so massive layoffs. Then bad effects occur. Various industries closed, and growth of people tend to be a collateral damage brought about by these uncertain circumstances. So they are our concern to our government, concern to our leaders. We are now, my friends, 1 year from the time we were into lockdown. We were into hibernation. We were into several queues, the quarantine. Listeners, for all you know, quarantine means quaranta. So it must be proper to use 14 because 14, it means 14 days isolation. So guys, think about it. Friends, actually we were not alone. Several countries racing for this vaccine. So back to our topic, equality, equitable, and strata of life. Let's devote our time in searching the meaning, the equality of life, living in an urban setting wherein a park is a type of living dwells on poverty, thriving on shanties and slum areas. Okay? Living was a rural setting. They are the minorities in our society. They are the ethnic groups, our indigenous people, living on mountain terrain, far from the present and to the Renaissance. Okay? So there's no transportation means, absolute zero connectivity to the world and to the city life living. So they have an access and know how the way in the face of progress and development. Especially to our time, our modern time, and still the other owners are alive. Okay? As Dr. Jose Potasio, Jose Rizal says, the youth is the hope of our motherland. I still believe it's still true and correct. And the premise now is, how are owners dwells? How are the youth dwells? Aren't they the beneficiaries of the foreign grace and blessings from our national government? That is why our government entirely doing unnecessary steps towards healthy life and living for the benefits of our society. We were lucky to have a working government, a working bureaucrats, a working leaders, working president. Mr. President, thank you. No darkness, no hesitation, no fear to pursue its mandate to uplift the life to all members of working class and to all members regardless of the social order or stratum in life. Okay? Our national government working towards to the bottom, to the least, to you, to us. That's why the continuity of relevant programs regardless of home to credit, who belong and on that certain program, right? Let I say the grants, right? But recently, the national ID system is now allowed. That is for the good to have smooth and fluid official services, financial services, financial aid, medical services, for those who is in their needs to the Polish community and to the first of the poor, right? As we all know, there are now hundreds of malasakit center today. And more will be coming, funded by our own Senator Bongo. This initiative could be the bridge of the gap and touches down to the edge of our society, the owners. Questioners, what analytics of caste system and strata of life? The equality to all beneficiaries, the equitability of scarce goods, the allocation. Would this be a requisite for growth? Would this be a bridge to leveling the field between the commoners and the middle class? Never mind the X and the rich, as lyrics see from an own song. My elusive dreams and schemes, or the only fleeting things, my elusive dreams. I do not know and I do not think what my mind able to catch up this lyrics to and also my elusive dream.